Hello and welcome to my tutorial. Today we will cover how to import point cloud data into Civil 3D 2018 via the Recap software. This tutorial is built upon a previous tutorial which I made about how to process the point cloud data as to the point where it can be imported into Civil 3D. Additionally, I have another tutorial which details how to import point cloud data into Civil 3D 2017, which is a completely different process. You can see links about this in my comment section. The first thing we need to do is open the software called Recap, which is standard on the installation with Civil 3D. After it is opened, we should be able to start a new scan project. So I'm going to select that. We're going to locate where is it going to save those files, and we're going to rename this project. I'll call it existing ground, and then I'll hit the check mark, proceed. Now it's going to ask me to select the files for importing. I'm going to go and navigate to the folder which has the file that I'm looking for, the .las file, although it supports many different kinds of formats. I'm going to hit open, and now before I continue, I'm going to go to advanced settings, and I want to tell it what is the coordinate system of the file that we're starting with. Now I know from the metadata of the file that it is in UTM 15N coordinates, so I'm going to select that, and this is going to be useful as we're going to be locating this in geographic space later. And in the case of this project, I want to export it into a target format. In this case, it's going to be Iowa 83 North, and it's going to be in feet. Hit OK. Now I'm going to click this button down in the bottom right to import the files. Now I'm going to index the scans to make these run faster, and everything's been loaded. So I'm going to click Launch Project. From here, I can see that I've brought in all the data in my project, and it's worth noting what are the units going on here. I can see in the bottom left of this screen that everything is in meters, including elevations. I know for my site that I'm working with that I should be around 900 feet or so. Now, to quality control this, I can go into my settings, preferences, and go to units, and I'm going to change that to feet. Hit OK, and now I go back into there, look in the bottom left corner, and the X and Y coordinates are about what I expected for my coordinate system, as well the elevation is correct, so this just passed my logic test. I'm going to click Save, and I'm going to get out. We are done with Recap. Now I'm going to open my Civil 3D. I'm opening a blank drawing which has been set up with feet. What I'm going to do before anything else is I'm going to make sure that the map coordinate system is what I want it to be. This is important as a first step. So I'm going to go and navigate to Iowa 83 NF and then assign it. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to the top ribbon, go to the Insert tab, and I'm going to scroll over here to Point Cloud and Attach. Now this is looking for RCP files from this Recap project, and I'm going to navigate to the folder that has that Recap project which I had previously made. I'm going to hit Open. And I really like all these default settings, so I'm just going to leave it as is and hit OK. And now I'm looking at a point cloud which has been inserted into here. In order to add it, I'm going to click on this point cloud. I might need to select the whole thing. We'll see if we can get this to work properly. There we go. And then I'm going to go over here to create surface from point clouds. Now that I'm in this contextual ribbon, I'm going to change the name to existing ground I'm going to leave the styles as is. I'm going to leave all of these additional settings as is, as the point cloud is really what I want it to be looking like. Then I'm going to click this button, Create Surface, and for this setting it's going to run it in the background so I can continue to do other stuff. And this takes a little bit of time for a large point cloud, especially in the millions of points. My point cloud is in 800,000 range, and this can definitely be time consuming, so we're just going to be patient and let it load for a little bit. It will give us a notification as soon as it's done. And we can see that it has just been added. Now if I zoom in a little bit, I can see these contour lines which have been generated, but it's a little bit difficult to see because of all these points are still displaying in here. One quick way to get rid of that is I can go up here to transparency and turn it up to 90%, which I believe is full. And now I can see that I have the surface in here in the correct place, and it's ready to be used as in all of Civil 3D design. So in the end, we've imported an LAS into Civil 3D 2018 as a surface. Thank you for watching.